Hello YouTube, this is Blurred Sci-Fi Gamer. Welcome to Blurred Pokemon Plays, an archive of all of my Pokemon ROM hack development. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back. In this video, we are taking on Surge, leader of the Vermillion City Gym. This is a rematch battle. You may rematch Surge an unlimited amount of times. After you have obtained 16 gym badges and spoke to Professor Oak, unlock Mount Silver. You can find Surge's rematch team in the description of this video, as well as the link to his first battle. Consistent theme I've kept in the design philosophy of these rematches is to increase the type diversity by allowing for more off-type Pokemon. Surge's original four, Electabuzz, Lanturn, Porygon 2, and Raichu, already had a thematic off-type Pokemon in Porygon 2. This is good because Surge is not as susceptible to the weaknesses of Electric as he would be if I was using only electric types. Lanturn, being part water, is very effective against Pokemon like Golem and Rhydon, who should, in theory, be very good against Surge. Porygon 2 being a normal type, it makes sense because it's a digital Pokemon and a good user of Thunderbolt. It has a good special move pool. That's why it was added. And his Raichu is a surfing Raichu. I would say, just based off of the Pokemon selection and type coverage, Surge is probably one of the top 3 most difficult of the trainers, both in the first round of the gym leaders, both in the first round and in the round 2 rematches. His team is very well designed with how it handles its weaknesses, and Electric is just a very strong type to begin with. Only being weak to ground, it's really easy for him to cover his weaknesses. It's mostly a Pokemon choice thing with Surge, and the amount of coverage he has. A good tactic, as you see I'm using here, is to just load up on the Earthquake TMs. Dodrio is an addition to his original 4. It's an off-type Pokemon. Dodrio does not have any representation among the gym leaders in Gen 1 or Gen 2. It's a very, very strong physical attacker. It being part flying, it was chosen because it just fits the ability to come in on ground moves, and then just Surge's personality for being, an aggressive wartime lieutenant. Dodrio just kind of fits. Dodrio's a glass cannon though. One Thunderbolt or Ice Beam will take care of it. But you're going to have to take some nasty attacks. Thrash has been upgraded to 120 base power. In fact, all of the thrashing-like moves, Thrash, Outrage, Petal Dance, all been buffed to 120 base power. And this is because that's their base power in later Pokemon gens. This Porygon 2 is still a menace. The good thing is that it's slow. You should be able to revenge KO it. If you have Pokemon with Cross Chop, it's a good idea. Or a very strong fighting type, like Machamp can get away with Rock Smash. It's running Tri-Attack and Bolt Beam, Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, and Recover. You're just going to have to throw your strongest attacks at it. Poliwrath is yet another off-type. Surge actually has 3 of them. He only has 3 electric types. Again, it fits Surge's persona as being in the military, strong. Poliwrath also helps with the ground weaknesses. It's not weak to Earthquake. Lanturn can't switch into Earthquakes, but Poliwrath can do some damage. There's no overlap between Surge's Poliwrath and Chuck's Poliwrath, as Chuck's Poliwrath is unique in the Ace and also having Lovely Kiss. Surge and Bruno both have Poliwrath, but theirs are all-out attackers. You know how to deal with Poliwrath. Last but not least is Ace Raichu is holding a magnet. Same with Electabuzz. Their Thunderbolts are going to do a lot of damage. Magnet and all damage boosting items in this ROM hack have a 20% boost instead of 10% in vanilla. 20% was chosen, again, to modernize it with later gens. Surge's Raichu is going to do a ton of damage. Thunderbolt, Surf, Body Slam, and Slam. Slam is Dragon type. Surf obviously takes care of the ground type Pokemon. If you have a ground type Pokemon that's not Rock, it's only 1 times weak, and it's got decent bulk like Steelix, you may want to save it for Raichu because you can take a hit and retaliate. And the good thing about Raichu is that it does not have good defense. Even with a 13 level advantage, Steelix came very close to a 1-hit KO. And most ground types in the game have stronger attack than Steelix. You see Surge's aggressive style. His type coverage made this a very close game. Fortunately, I'm packing a priority move, Extreme Speed. You should probably have a priority move on your team when you're facing these gym leaders. It can come in handy. It can even win you a battle. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join our community.